All over the world, the way people and things travel from one place to another is often influenced by geography. And different places have different geographies. Places may be level plains. Some are river valleys. Places may be mountainous, or they may be covered with forests. And some places are separated by deserts or oceans. To move people and things to different places, different kinds of transportation are used. Of course, the oldest and most common form of transportation is walking. People who want to get from one place to another walk in big cities and in small towns all over the world. People walk on farms. They walk in the mountains, in forests, and in the desert. People all over the world go from one place to another by walking. But walking is slow, and people usually cannot carry very heavy loads. In many parts of the world, people use animals to carry heavy loads from one place to another. These donkeys are carrying goods in the hills of Colombia. Llamas are used for transportation in Peru. Camels carry goods and people in the deserts of Africa. Elephants are used in India. And horses are used for transportation in parts of North America. People may use animals to pull carts or other vehicles. In the Arctic, dogs are used to pull sleds. So we see that in many parts of the world, people use animals for transportation. Some people use machines for transportation. Bicycles are muscle-driven machines. But all over the world, people and goods can be transported farther and faster in motor vehicles, across mountains, on roads through forests, and on highways that cross plains. But a truck or a bus can only transport a limited number of people and goods. Trains, like this one in Africa, can transport many people and goods. People travel to different places on trains in Japan. Goods are transported by train in South America. Trains carry people and goods across the rivers and mountains of Switzerland and across the plains of the United States. So trains are a very important kind of land transportation throughout the world because they can carry many people and goods. This is especially important in cities where many people and goods have to be moved every day. And every day, people in cities use some of the kinds of transportation we've already seen. They walk, they ride. They use trucks. And they use trains. To avoid heavy traffic in cities, some trains run underground in subways. Subways in cities like New York, London, Montreal, and Moscow carry city travelers rapidly to and from the busy parts of the city. So all around the world, there are many ways for people and goods to travel on land. There's another way to move people and goods, on water. Rivers and waterways provide a way to transport people and goods cheaply, and man has developed many different kinds of boats. Canoes are used to travel the rivers of Africa. Eskimos use enclosed canoes called kayaks. In South America, people use boats and sails made of dried grasses. But most sailboats have cloth sails and are used for carrying goods. Today in North America, many sailboats are used for pleasure. Engines have made water transportation more efficient. Tugboats move barges on the rivers of North America and of Europe. Many of these rivers lead to cities that are near oceans. Water transportation across the oceans helps link the nations of the world. This ship carries people across the oceans. And this ship is a freighter, which carries many kinds of goods. Every day, ships and boats sail the oceans and rivers of the world. And every day, people and goods are transported on water from one place to another. Still another kind of transportation is by air. Airplanes may fly over oceans. They fly over rivers and forests. They fly over mountains and over deserts. These air lanes in the sky lead to airports. Every large city in the world has an airport where there are many different airplanes. There are passenger liners which transport people, and cargo planes for carrying goods. There also are private airplanes and helicopters. Transportation by air is the fastest way men have developed for moving people and goods from place to place. Another way people and goods are transported is by land. And water provides man with another way to travel. Included in air, land, and water transportation are many different ways for moving people and goods from one place to another around the world.